you want to go? Okay.
All right, today's date is September the 12th, 2025. It's the morning docket of the Lawrence County Municipal Court. I'm acting Judge Barton Cummings and filling for Judge Cap for today. First group of cases we're going to call are reviews. When you hear your name called, come down to the table on your right, my left, and we'll go through and review the case.
Michaela Baker, Brittany Balco, Tiffany Brooks, Jeremy Butcher, Jeremy Caldwell, James Eastman.
All right. Michaela Baker?
Yes, sir.
All right. This is case number CRB 24754, State of Ohio versus Michaela Baker. Mr. Baker is present here this morning for review. Mr. Baker, you've done some community service. You're down to $275 left on the case.
And I made a payment last night as well.
Okay.
So-
How much of a payment did you make?
$25, and I get paid again this next Friday, so there'll be another payment going on there then.
I'll set you another review.
Now, I'll be honest with you, October and November is going to be pretty sketchy because with the crematory, we have one lady stepping down, retiring. So I'm going to be taking her position. So they're going to be training me the next couple of months for that.
Okay. All right, I'll set you another review for October 31st.
Okay.
9 a.m.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Brittany Balco, can you hear me, Brittany?
Yeah.
All right, this is Ohio versus Brittany Balco, TRC 24-144 A&P. Ms. Balco is present via Zoom today. And Ms. Balco, I don't see any payments or any new community service done.
I made a payment last night,
Okay, how much was that payment?
$40.
Okay. I'll set you another review for October 31st at 9 a.m.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Tiffany Brooks.
Sir.
All right. State of Ohio versus Tiffany Brooks, TRC 25-177 A&B. Ms. Brooks is present here today. See, you've done 12 hours of community service since your last here. You're down to 18 hours of community service and $380 left on your fine.
Yeah, I'm making a payment this evening.
Okay. I'll set you another review, but on yours, you've done a significant amount, and it's an early case, so I'm going to go out a little ways. Let's go to March 20th of 26th for review at 9 a.m. If everything's completed by then, you don't have to show. The case will just be completed.
Thank you.
Jeremy Butcher.
Yes,
State of Ohio versus Jeremy Butcher, CRB 483, CRB 19779. Mr. Butcher's present here this morning. And I don't see any new community service, Mr. Butcher, on this. Have you made any payments?
I pay every month when I come.
Okay.
I'm gonna pay it off in full next week.
Okay, looks like you owe $400
Yeah.
is what you've got left. I'll set you a new review for October 31st at 9 a.m. And if you've got it all paid off and Mr. Cooper clears it, then you won't need to appear. Your case will be closed down at that time.
Thank you.
All right, but make sure you clear that with Mr. Cooper that everything's done. Jeremy R. Caldwell.
Yes, sir.
This is State of Ohio versus Jeremy Caldwell, PRC 25338 A, B, and C. Mr. Caldwell is present here in the courtroom today. You've done 12 hours of community service since the last hearing. Looks like you've got, still a case balance of $975. You made a payment in August, and it looks like you're making good progress, so I'm gonna set you back on October 31st for review at 9 a.m.
You said the 31st.
Yes, sir. James Eastman. This is State of Ohio versus James Eastman, PSC 23-1864, AB and C. Mr. Eastman is present here this morning. I don't know if you, looks like you still owe $1,055. Last payment we got was in June. Have you made a payment, or you got a payment today?
Last time I was down here, I put $100 on it. So, yeah, it would have been June, I put $100 on it.
Okay, do you have a payment today?
I got a few dollars, I got a $63 check this week. Man.
Well, you can.
I'm doing the counseling thing, so
Okay.
it's interfered with my income and everything.
Where are you, okay, where are you treating at?
Madison Health.
Okay. All right, I'll set you back on October 31st for review at 9 a.m. And if you would, make sure you bring an update report from Madison House to us.
They won't give me any paperwork, it's all supposed to be emailed to you
Or
guys.
if they can email it or fax it or however they want to do it, but just,
Well, I don't get anything, they won't release anything to me when it comes down to the courts. They send it all to you guys.
okay. Well, we don't have anything presently, so if you would, you need to have.
Well, I'll have to get with Christian and get that sent to you, because
It looks like we got one for July, but that's the. we
that
haven't gotten
was
since.
when they first got me in.
Right, we haven't gotten anything since, so if you would have a conversation with them, see if they'll send us
Okay, I can do that. And you said 31st?
October 31st, 9 a.m.
I'm driving 3 hours down here, so is there any way that I can get the video?
You can appear via Zoom, you'll need to call and get the information from the clerk.
All right, I'll get that. All right, thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Stephen Fletcher, Benjamin Hawk, Casey Jackson, Michael Jones, and Mark Wells.
Stephen Fletcher.
Yes, sir.
All right, this is State of Ohio versus Stephen Fletcher, CRB 2375. Fletcher is present here this morning. We last had a payment in August of $40. Looks like you're down to, you worked off a significant fine on community service. We don't have any new community service, but it looks like the case balance is down to $264.36.
Yep.
Do you have a payment today by chance?
Yes, 50.
Okay.
And I have one question.
Yes, sir.
At work, the rest of this month and next month, we're doing maintenance at steel plants. So I will be traveling a lot out of town. Are there any way my next review can be in November?
You've done well and you're close to finishing, so I can accommodate that. Let's
Thank
go to November 21st
All right.
for review at 9 a.m. If you have it paid off by then I think that will likely complete your case. I don't see anything else holding it.
Okay. November the 21st?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Benjamin Hawk. Benjamin Hawk. This is State of Ohio versus Benjamin Hawk, CRB 22181 and PRC 202041. Mr. Hawk has been called 4 times now, 9:48 a.m. He's failed to appear. There'll be a bench warrant issued. Casey Jackson. This is State of Ohio versus Casey Jackson, CRB 22510. Mr. Jackson is present here today. Looks like all we're down to is We got a report, and it looks like you have completed your treatment.
Anger management, he ain't completed treatment completed.
Okay. So still ongoing treatment on me. Very good report. All right, I'll set you back, just keep monitoring your progress on the remainder of your treatment. October 31st at 9 a.m. That's all you're down to in case of just your treatment left. And I'm excited to see that you've started working towards a trade. That's a big deal. Good. All right, see you back then. Thank you.
Thank you.
Michael Jones. The State of Ohio versus Michael A. Jones, PRD 153586, PRD 1511.5 A and B. Time is now 9:50 a.m. Mr. Jones has failed to appear. There'll be a bench warrant issued. Mark Wells. The State of Ohio versus Mark Wells, CRA 20753, TRC 2014 AB and C, TRD 171273. Time is 9:50 a.m. Mr. Wells has failed to appear. There'll be a bench warrant issued.
Ready for arraignments, Your Honor.
All right, the next group of cases we're going to call are arraignments or first appearances. When you hear your name called, come down to the table on.
Everybody scoot in, everybody has to have a seat.
We'll let everybody get in the courtroom first. Then we further. All right, when you hear your name called, come down to the table on your right, my left, and we're going to go through the charge or charges with you. You have, once we go through the charges, I will then ask you for a plea. You can enter one of three pleas today. Guilty, which means you're making a complete admission that you committed the offenses charged, the allegations in the offenses charged. You can enter a not guilty plea, which means you are not admitting, you're denying at this time that you committed the allegations in the offense. Or you can enter a no contest plea, which means you're not admitting that you committed the violations, but you're not contesting the facts surrounding the alleged violation. And then if I believe that there's enough, the state would have enough evidence, I can enter a guilty finding. Now, if you're unsure of what you should do, you should enter a not guilty plea because it preserves all of your rights before the court. You have the following rights before the court. You have the right to remain silent. Everything that we're doing in here today is being recorded. So if you come up here and you decide there's something you want to tell me, that might not be in your best interest, because in the event that you say something that you shouldn't, the state can get a copy of that recording and they can use it against you at your trial. You have the right to have a reasonable bond set in the matter. You have the right to have an attorney. If you can't afford an attorney, I can appoint an attorney to represent you at state's expense. I'll have to verify your income and whether or not you qualify. But if you qualify, then I can appoint an attorney to represent you. And you have the right to force the state to prove each and every element of each offense charged beyond a reasonable doubt. Go ahead and call the first arraignment.
State of Ohio versus Jason Green, case number CRB 23337.
This is State of Ohio versus Jason Green, CRB 23337.
Are you Jason?
Is this copies? Just Jason Green. Your Honor, if it please the court, I've spoken with Mr. Green previously, and we actually did some work in my office to determine whether we could locate the alleged victim. on this, and I think this case is a couple of years old.
Looks like it's a 23 case, June of 2023.
Yeah, so we determined that it's best to nolly this without prejudice at this point.
Okay. At state's request, this matter will be nollied without prejudice. What that means, Mr. Green, is they're dismissing the matter at this time. In the event that the victim, the alleged victim in this were to pop up, they can refile it so long as they're within the time frame to do so. But at this point, they're dismissing the case.
Okay.
Means you're free to go.
How do I get that expunged?
I don't know.
Off the record.
I mean, that's something that you'll have to seek an attorney for. I can't give you legal advice on that as to whether or not it's sealable, expungable, or anything at this point, but you're certainly free to check with an attorney on that.
All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you. You're free to go.
State of Ohio versus Christian Mosley, case number CRB 25567.
Thank you now. There's no direct out of court order. This is State of Ohio versus Christian Nicely, CRB 25567. Ms. Nicely, it's alleged that on or about, well, we need Mr. Hill in the courtroom. Mr. Hill, this is State of Ohio versus Christian Nicely, CRB 25567. On the complaint, there's not a date of offense on this. It just says September.
Okay. I'll have to
And if you want an opportunity to look into that, I would certainly give that to you before you do the arraignment.
Okay, we'll do that.
All right, we're going to recall this in a few minutes.
Yes, sir.
Just have another seat, I'll seat the back.
State of Ohio versus Shelby Frazier, case number TRC 252357, A, B, and C.
So the State of Ohio versus Shelby Frazier, POC 252357, A, B, and C. Ms. Frazier, it's alleged in that on or about September the 9th, 2025 in Perry Township, that you are operating a motor vehicle while under the influence of alcohol, drug abuse, or combination thereof. That's an alleged violation of Ohio Revised Code 4511.19A1A. That is a first-degree misdemeanor. The maximum penalty on that is up to 180 days in the Lawrence County Jail, up to a $1,375 fine, up to a 3-year license suspension. On it, the minimum penalty on that is either 3 days in jail or 3 days at a driver intervention program, a $575 fine, and a 1-year license suspension. You're also charged with, under Ohio Revised Code 4511.21D1, speeding. It's alleged 69 miles per hour in a 55 mile per hour zone. That is a minor misdemeanor. Maximum penalty is up to $150 fine and court costs. And that you are operating motor vehicle on expired tags. That's an alleged violation of Ohio Revised Code 4503.11. That's also a minor misdemeanor. Maximum penalty is up to $150 fine and court costs. How do you wish to plead?
Not guilty.
All right, I accept you're not guilty plea. See, all right. I'm going to let you sign a $1,000 signature bond, which means you're being released on your own recognizance. You don't have to pay anything, but if you don't show up to court, the court can forfeit that bond and make you pay $1,000.
Your Honor, does she need to be fingerprinted?
Yes. Thank you. I'm going to order that you be fingerprinted. You'll have to report to the jail, have that happen, fingerprinting.
Don't leave, I'll meet you out in the lobby. I'll bring you copies.
Can you, do you have an attorney?
No.
Do you wish to be considered for court-appointed counsel?
Yes.
Okay, are you working currently?
Not at the moment, no.
Okay, I'll find you qualify. I'll appoint Attorney Luke Steyer to represent you. This is an OBI with a urine screen, Mr. Steyer.
Okay.
When would you suggest we come back for a pretrial?
I think the neighborhood of 6 weeks would be appropriate. Is Monday or Friday better for you? Okay. Well, as of right now, would the 20th work?
October?
Yeah, the Fridays in October, we're mostly taking up my jury trials right now.
20th would be fine.
Okay. So write that down, October 20th, 10 a.m. Were you taken to the sheriff's department? Were you fingerprinted?
No.
Okay. She was not fingerprinted, so.
I did.
Oh, you already had that discussion? Okay.
I'm ordering her to the jail to be
Okay.
fingerprinted and starting to copy
I
the
did
file.
renew my tax.
Did you ever sign a bond already?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. I'll come out and do it in the lobby. Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Joshua LaFrance, case number PRV 25-2358, A and B.
The State of Ohio versus Joshua Brad, TRD 25-2358A and B. Mr. Pratt, it's alleged on or about September 11th, 2025 in Rome Township that you were operating a motor vehicle while speeding. It's alleged 77 miles per hour in a 55 mile per hour zone. That's an alleged violation of Ohio Revised Code 4511.21D1. That is a minor misdemeanor, maximum penalty is up to $150 fine and costs. It's also alleged you were operating a motor vehicle on fictitious plates. That is an alleged violation of Ohio Revised Code 4549.08. That is a first-degree misdemeanor, maximum penalty is up to 180 days in jail and up to $1,000 fine. How do you wish to plead?
Guilty.
All right, are you sure you want to enter a guilty plea on this?
I guess.
Okay.
It's all true.
All right, on the speed offense, it's going to be, I'll accept your guilty plea and a guilty finding. It's going to be a $100 fine. On the fictitious plates, it'll be 10 days in jail. I'll suspend all 10 days. It'll be a $50 fine.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear that.
$50 fine.
Thank you.
And I will repay the court costs. And it'll be one court cost.
You want the March 20th, 2026 review date?
Review March 20th for review, and I'm going to put you on 2 years level 4 probation. So before you go, you're going to need to meet with probation and city clerk.
Your Honor, if it has to prove with insurance, you can show that to the clerk also. It's marked by the insurance.
Okay. If your ticket is marked that you don't have insurance, if you have insurance, if you can show it to the clerk today, we can send it in with insurance. It'll save you a lot of headache dealing with the B&B. If not, if you don't have that to us today, you'll have to go through the B&B to do that, and that is going to be a significant amount of work because they may suspend you for that.
I got the insurance.
Okay. So if you would, you're going to need to show that to the clerk today.
All right.
Okay? All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Anthony Gianmarco, case number CRD 24-724.
This is State of Ohio versus Anthony P. Gianmarco, CRD 24-724. Mr. Gianmarco is present here this morning. It looks like this is an arraignment on a failure to appear for a review hearing on September 2nd of 2025.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Gianmarco, do you admit or deny that you failed to appear?
I admit it, sir. I was real sick. I couldn't make it.
Okay. I will recall the warrant.
Your Honor, if I may, he was at community service yesterday. I don't know if this folder will be updated where it's in the arraignment.
Okay. I got 6 hours from the last time he was here, so an additional 3. So looks like you're down to, if that's the case, 9 hours of community service and then the treatment's all you've got left.
Yes, sir.
So I'm going to set you back October 31st for review at 9 a.m.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you.
State of Ohio versus Judith Napier, case number TRC 22-2747.
This is case number TRC 22-2747, State of Ohio versus Judith Napier. Looks like this is also a failure to appear for an arraignment back in 2022. Just handed a treatment update from Southern Code. Ms. Napier, do you admit or deny that you failed to appear for your arraignment?
Yes, sir, I admit it. I used to be really, really bad off on drugs. I'm not even gonna lie.
I will order the warrant to be recalled, and we'll go ahead and do your arraignment. All right, Ms. Napier, it's alleged on or about December the 11th of 2022 in Fayette Township that you were operating a motor vehicle while under the influence of alcohol, drug abuse, or a combination thereof, and that you refused a chemical test. That's an alleged violation of Ohio Revised Code 2511-19A1A. That is a misdemeanor of the first degree. Maximum penalty on that is up to 180 days in jail, a $1,075 fine, and up to a 3-year license suspension. Minimum penalty on that is minimum penalty on that is 3 days jail or 3 days in a driver intervention program, a $375 fine, and up to a 1-year license suspension. How do you wish to plead?
Not guilty.
Okay, I will accept your not guilty plea. I'm going to let you sign a $1,000 signature bond, and as a condition of your bond, you're going to have to continue your treatment as a condition of your bond.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to order that you be fingerprinted. So you'll have to go to the jail to do that.
Don't leave, I'll come out and give you a copy of this. Okay.
Do you have the money to hire an attorney?
No, sir.
Are you working currently?
No, sir.
All right. I will find you qualified for appointed counsel. I'll appoint Attorney Roger Smith to represent you. Mr. Smith, this is a 2022 ODI and a refusal. When would you like to substitute for him?
Judge, I'm starting to, next time I'm here is the 17th of October. I'm here the 14th, I've already got like 14 cases that day.
We can add you on the 17th.
And I will waive time, Judge. I'm trying to file discovery.
Fine, Mr. Smith has waived time on behalf of his client, and we'll set this for October 17th at 10 a.m. for pre-trial.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Mr. Smith.
I'll come up, just so you know how back up. Just wait for me up there.
Am I done?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Brittany Tolbert, case number CRB 23767.
This is State of Ohio versus Brittany Tolbert, CRB 23767. Ms. Tolbert's now present here this morning. Looks like this is a failure to appear on the review hearing on October 24th, 2024. Ms. Tolbert, do you admit or deny that you failed to appear for your review hearing? Okay. You got a good reason why you weren't here?
I had stated in court, sorry, I'm sick, but I had stated in court where I worked when I was here, and someone had called my job and got me fired. I'm not saying it was from the courthouse, but I got fired like the next week from my job, so it took me a while to get back into the workforce.
Okay. Are you presently working?
Yes.
I'll recall the warrant.
I paid all my fines in full.
Okay.
Ms. Tolbert wasn't arrested on the warrant, was she?
She wasn't.
No, I just come in today on my own.
All right, I'm going to go ahead then and close your case. Looks like everything is paid off and taken care of.
Thank you.
All right,
Have a
thank
good day.
you. You too. Ashley.
Start pre-trials, Your Honor.
All right. Need pre-trials in the courtroom.
State of Ohio versus Travis Grimm, case number TRC 251798, A and B.
This is State of Ohio versus Travis Grimm, here at 251798 A and B. Mr. Grimm's presentation from Mr. Peaches, case represented by
Your Honor, I believe we have this case resolved pending your approval. I believe we would ask the court to amend one of the OVI charges to a minor misdemeanor, reckless driving, dismiss the other charge, Your Honor. The defendant would withdraw his ALS appeal and suffer the remainder of the administrative license suspension. I expect the state to agree to return the firearm. I will tender an entry to the court in the future. I believe that's it.
And we have agreed to do that, Your Honor, and it's based on a number of evidentiary issues that we feel will probably make it a little more difficult for us to prove the case, and we think this is an appropriate outcome.
And Your Honor, he's prepared to pay the fine and costs imposed today.
Okay. We also have, I didn't call this one, the CRA 25452. So I want to make sure I've got that correct. We've got the OVI, the improper handling, and the speed offense. The OVI, what are we doing to Mr. Hill?
That's going to be amended to the reckless.
Okay.
The gun charge, here, what is revealed by the video is that Mr. Grimm did have possession of the firearm, and when the officer approached him initially, when he first approached the vehicle, Mr. Grimm reported that to the officer before anything else was said. So we felt like we acted responsibly, even though we probably shouldn't have had it with him under the circumstances. So we're okay if it would be referred through him, and we don't intend to pursue that charge further.
Okay. All right, so you're gonna make that amendment, I presume you're not then nolling the,
That's correct.
the CRA case?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. All right, that leaves we've got the amended charge and the speed offense.
Yeah, I expect the speed to be dismissed, Your Honor.
Okay, is that correct, Mr. Hill?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so we'll dismiss the speed offense as well. All right, on the A case, which is the remaining portion, it'll be a $150 fine, and all the court costs will be paid. And all that's paid today was actually we indicate the intention of that, there won't be probation.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And I'll approve that it'll be an untruth to return firearm. You'll continue that untruth.
Yes, sir.
See the slip.
I believe so. Thank you.
I'll be right out.
State of Ohio versus Preston Gore, case number TRC 25-1946, A and B. Has something to do with what? Explain to me about
This is State of Ohio versus Preston Gore.
Your Honor, the officer is correct. It's Presley Gore. My staff made a mistake by referring to him as Preston Gore in all of my filings.
Okay. And this is for a motion for limited driving privileges.
Your Honor, if I could ask the court, the 2255 form, both the original in my possession and the one that I received in discovery, indicates that Mr. Gore was not placed under an administrative license suspension. So that may not be an issue, Your Honor. But, Your Honor, Mr. Hield and I pre-trialed this case today. We're working through some discovery issues. I have until Monday to be timely in a motion to suppress, which I will have filed. I would ask the court to allow us to come back and pre-trial the motion once it's filed, and then we can schedule from there. I'm here, Your Honor, on October 3rd and October 10th, if either of those dates are acceptable.
I know we're trying to keep October 3rd a little light due to status issues.
Okay, we'll do October 10th then.
No, that's fine.
All right, I set it for October the 10th for pretrial at 10 a.m. at the defendant's request.
No, I don't care. 10:10, you say, Your Honor?
10:10. 10:10 at 10.
Your Honor, since we're going to pre-trial the motions on that date, my client works full-time. I believe Mr. Hield would agree to excuse his presence at that hearing if the court is agreeable.
All right. On the file that Mr. Gore's appearance would be excused for that.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Reeves.
State of Ohio v. Gage Townsend, case number CRB 25204.
This is State of Ohio versus Gage Townsend, CRB 25204. Mr. Townsend is present, his attorney Duncan McDonald, and state represented again by Phil Field. Matter is, says a pretrial, it looks like I've got a note on here that this matter made. So I'll just let you guys.
Yes, Your Honor. We just set this for another pretrial to continue ongoing relationship counseling. We're still involved in counseling. Everything's been going well. I have an email here from his counselor if you'd like to review, just a status update.
You may approach. Mr. McDonald, how far out do you want to go?
I think, Your Honor, we've been ongoing since about July. I think just another month out, come back, make sure everything's okay, and then we can talk about dismissal.
Is October 31st work for your calendar?
I believe it does, Your Honor. Let me confirm real quick. Does that work for you, buddy? That works, Your Honor.
All right, I'll set this for October 31st at 10 a.m. for another pretrial.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Thank you.
State of Ohio v. Donald Donahue, case number CRB 25175.
This is State of Ohio versus Donald Donahue, CRA 25175. Mr. Donahue is present. Mr. Attorney, Mr. White. State represented by Attorney.
That's my therapist, and the other is my doctor. Okay. Thank you. There's the therapist letter. Okay.
Has he been sentenced on the theft? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, this is that, okay. I remember this.
Yeah, it's,
Okay. Okay. So you're,
approach, Your Honor.
You may.
that's fine.
All right, that's an excellent report.
It is, Judge. We've been back several times, and he gets the same report. He's doing well. His situation is stable, and we foresee that's going to happen in the future. The question I had was, I don't recall on the theft if he was sentenced yet, or we held it in abeyance until treatment was completed. Was he? Okay.
He was sentenced on it.
Okay.
And he's paid all the funds and costs.
Okay, and then we just held the felony open to make sure that he was doing, I would move for a dismissal at this time.
I think, Your Honor, if it pleases the court, I think Mr. Donahue has done well in treatment and done what we hoped that he would be able to do, and has ended up in a better place. Hopefully he'll stick with the counseling if he benefits from it. And, but we're okay to go ahead and dismiss the case under 25 CRA 175.
Okay. And Mr. Donahue, you completed your case on the theft offense. Looks like you're going to take that off. That's completed. So I'll go ahead and on state's motion, I'll grant a motion to dismiss the CRA 25-175. Finished up here and free to go.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Finished.
State of Ohio versus Taylor Fleming, case number CRB 25485. Taylor Fleming.
Your Honor, my office received a call. Their car is broken down. It's being towed. She's going to send over the tow receipts. But in the meantime on this case, I think the state was looking for a witness, and I don't know if they found that witness yet or...
This is State of Ohio versus Taylor Fleming, CRB
Yes.
2545.
In reviewing the facts of this case, Your Honor, as often is the case, it's an accusation by one person against another person, and in the initial investigation, oftentimes there's no other witnesses that are identified. It doesn't mean that there weren't other witnesses, but we still need to investigate that and find out if there's anybody that can confirm or disprove the allegations. So Ms. Fleming hasn't appeared today, so...
We've asked for a continuance. I'm saying I think that's it's opposed to a warrant because we're still working on it anyway. I'm assuming you don't want to.
We're okay with the continuance, Your Honor.
Okay. I think you had indicated, Mr. Smith, October 17th.
17th, Judge. If I had to do the 14th, I could, but it's getting pretty... That's my first day back. So I will reach out and let her know, Judge, and I'll still provide copies of the tow bill where she says her car is being towed.
All right, I'll reschedule this for October 17th for pre-trial planning.
Thank you, Judge.
State of Ohio versus Tina Wells, case number CRA 24604.
The State of Ohio versus Tina Wells, CRA 24604, and CRD 14-1276. Wells is present for attorney Roger Smith, state representative by the pre-trial. All right, that's today's report, Ms. Wells.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Very welcome. I'll go ahead and review the CRB 14-1276 with you. It looks like you're down to $70 is all left on that case. So you get 2 days of community service or paid $70. That case is just completed.
Well, I've been just paying on it. I mean, I honestly just got my disability, so I really can't do too much work like they do, because I did a lot of my community service that way, but I'll just keep paying on it, if it's okay.
That'd be fine. You're down to $70, so it'll close out as soon as it's paid off.
Okay, if I'll be paid off by the time I come back.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
So, Your Honor, please the court, Ms. Wells has done very well. She's been at this for a long time, so almost a year.
Almost a year.
And she's done what it takes, I think. But apparently she's got some fines and maybe some other things to do before.
There's an old case that's $70 left on it. That one I'm not concerned about. We can put that back on the review docket, depending on how you want to treat this case at this time.
Well, what I was going to suggest was, because she was probably going to have to come back again on that issue, that we would have one more review, and if she continues to have good report, at that time, we would agree to dismiss this pending charge.
That's fine, Judge. We'll set that, maybe that October 17th date.
Starting to get filled up on that day.
Or 24th, Judge?
24th would be fine.
Yeah, US $70. And what we're asking is to...
Your Honor, I paid a payment, online, and I looked and I thought I had 150 left from 2 cases. 70 on one, so we'll make it right. But
there may be another case out there that's not set for today. That I don't know, but
well, I mean,
on the CRB 14-1276, what I've got is that you owe $70. That's it.
Probably answer that. Sure. It looks like she had a warrant on the CRA 24604. It's just a warrant on complaint.
Okay.
The beginning of that case, so that's just a cost that's on there that we haven't collected yet because she hasn't.
Okay.
So how much?
So on this case, it'll be $70. On this case, if you do what you're supposed to do, my understanding is the state's going to move to dismiss. And if they move to dismiss, at that point, there won't be any fees.
Because, I mean, I do have some money on me, but I had other plans for it, but I could go pay it off now, the 70.
She's done really well.
She is, Judge.
If it's not a hardship for her to do that today, if she's able to do that, wants to do that, if that satisfies the court, then we'd probably go ahead and move to dismiss today.
All right, on the CRA 24604, case will be dismissed at state's request. And on the CRB 14-1276, what I'm going to go ahead and do on that is I'm going to, just so we don't lose track of it, I'm going to set a review for October 31st. But my understanding is you're going to pay that today.
I'm going to pay it today.
I'm going to pay it right now.
Right now, as soon as I got.
And once that's paid, that will close your case, and you'll be finished.
Can you put me back in so I can come right back in? I'm going to go pay it.
Oh, you don't have to come back in.
I don't?
I'm assuming.
Okay.
Just pay it and they'll give you a receipt.
Once it's paid, you'll get a receipt, and that'll close the case.
Okay, and I won't have to show up? Okay, thank you.
You're all finished.
It'll be on the-
Thank you.
They'll give you a receipt.
Please find out where that is. That was left here in the...
Aha!
Thank you.
We have a phone.
Thank you.
Anybody listen to Trick Boy's case phone? Probably not. Probably somebody that was here. I'll give it to you. Somebody will come back in a minute.
12, McMillan, Ward, Davis, and Singer.
State of Ohio versus Randy Jackson, case number TRC 252359 A and Z. Your Honor, this is an arraignment.
All right, this is State of Ohio versus Randy Jackson, PRC 252359 A and B. Ms. Jackson, it's alleged that on about August 11th, 2025, in South Point Village, you were operating a motor vehicle while under the influence of alcohol or drug abuse, or a combination thereof. That's an alleged violation of Village Ordinance 434.01. ODI, that is a first-degree misdemeanor. Maximum penalty on that is up to 6 months in jail, a $1,075 fine, and a 3-year license suspension. Minimum penalty on that is 3 days in jail or 3 days in a driver intervention program, a $375 fine, and 1-year license suspension. It's also alleged on the same date and same place that you were driving left of center That's an alleged violation of Village Ordinance 432.05. That's a minor misdemeanor, maximum penalty is up to $150 fine and court costs. How do you wish to plead?
I'm not guilty.
All right, I'll accept your not guilty plea. Do you have an attorney?
No.
You have money to hire an attorney? Are you working? All right. I'll find that you are indigent. I will appoint Attorney Sean Stratton to represent you. I will let you sign a $1,000 signature bond, and I'm going to order that you appear at the jail for fingerprinting.
Don't leave, I'll bring you copies.
And then, Mr. Stratton, when do you want to come back for a retrial?
Your Honor, it kind of looks like any Friday, maybe the beginning of October sometime.
How about October the 10th?
Yep, that'll work.
October 10th at 10 a.m. for pre-trial.
All right, thank you.
State of Ohio versus Sarah Baumgartner, case number TRC 25-2021, Sarah Baumgartner.
Your Honor, she's appearing by video. She's in treatment.
All right, this is case number TRC 25-2021, A and B, State of Ohio versus Sarah Baumgartner. Ms. Baumgartner is...
Hello, I'm here.
Okay, you can hear me okay?
I can, yes, sir.
All right, she's present via Zoom with her attorney here in court, Sean Stratton, State Representative by Attorney Field.
Your Honor, she's in a program in Berkeley County, West Virginia, Pyramid Healthcare. I believe she graduates next Wednesday, so we would just like to schedule this maybe in a few weeks.
October 10th work?
October 10th would work.
All right, at defendant's request, the matter will be continued to October 10th, 2025. I'll make a note that Ms. Baumgartner is going to complete treatment in the next week.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
And I'll see you that day, Sarah.
And we would like...
All right, we'll see you. Thank you so much.
Maybe if they would have an idea of how they wanted to handle the charge at that time.
Yes, we will.
And also, if
We
she
will
brought
go.
proof that she's completed her counseling there, that would probably be helpful also.
We will have all that, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Ms. Baumgartner.
State of Ohio versus Kelly Green, case number CRC 25489.
This is State of Ohio versus Kelly Green, 25-59. Ms. Green was present with her attorney, Sean Stratton. State's represented by Attorney Philip Field. Matter set for pre-trial.
Your Honor. Hi, Kelly. Your Honor, we still need to get discovery in this requested from the state, so we just need to reset this for another pretrial. This is our first pretrial after arraignment.
All right. How's your calendar for October 17th? We're getting a little full on the 10th.
October 7th?
17th.
Oh, 17th. Yeah, that's fine.
Defendant's request, this matter will be rescheduled. Continued October 17th at 10 a.m.
Here, I'll write it down for you.
Did he say 10 a.m.?
Yes. It's all down. And we can set it down.
Oh,
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah.
Okay, what case is that?
Sarah Vaughn, Your Honor.
I'll be right down. I'll talk to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll call back here in just a
Give us a
few
second.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yeah, I'll be right down.
State of Ohio versus Amber Mills, case number CRV 621 and CRV 23556.
This is State of Ohio versus Amber Mills, CRB 23-631, CRB 23-556. Mills is present for attorney Mr. Stratton. Ms. Case number 2524. Very good, Ms. Mills. Looks like you've got a pending potential graduation day.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Well, is that news to you?
Yeah. It's good news, then.
That is good news. All right, so I assume you want to come back then one more time, Mr. Stelman?
Yes.
Why don't we come back, are you available the 3rd? I know we're trying to keep the docket light on October 3rd, but that's her graduation day.
Yeah,
So we can
that's-
come back on that day, maybe we can wrap it up.
Yes, that'll work, Your Honor.
All right.
Over there.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Sarah Boggs, case number CRB 25443.
This is State of Ohio versus Sarah Boggs, CRB 25443. Ms. Boggs is present with her attorney, Mr. Steyer. State is represented by Attorney Austin Irvin as special prosecutor in the matter.
Your Honor, we're going to ask for a new date on this of October 10th. The state has asked that Ms. Boggs undertake anger management. She's actually already completed that, and I provided a copy of the completion letter to the state. I think the state, at this point, would like to have a substance use disorder assessment done. She's willing to do that, so we're going to go to the 10th to give her time to get that done. We're not anticipating that that's going to show any, it's going to call for any treatment, but if anything is indicated, she's willing to undertake that. And our anticipation when we come back here on the 10th is that the state would then be agreeable to a dismissal on payment of court costs. Mr. Irvin said he's not certain if he can be here in person on the 10th, and just for the record, the defense does not object to his appearing via Zoom or phone call.
Your Honor, I believe I will be available. I'm not 100% sure. I think I will be available to be here in person on the 10th. The agreement then would be dismissed without prejudice. The idea around this is more of a global agreement. There are other things that kind of factor into where we're at today. I believe after, and just for the purposes of the record, I've spoken with the legal custodian of the alleged victim in this matter, just for Marshall's law purposes. And they are in agreement with that and have authorized us to proceed on that today. So with that, Your Honor, I would say that is our agreement.
Okay. I'll reset this then as a part of the request for October the 10th. I'll note that Ms. Boggs is going to get a substance use assessment completed by then at that time. If there's any further problems that the state would like, we're going to be willing to dismiss behind payment court costs.
That's correct, Your Honor. And one more thing, as far as a time waiver.
Oh, yeah, we would waive time constraints to accommodate this, Your Honor, of course.
I'll note that Mr. Steyer is waiting time on behalf of his client.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you, gentlemen.
10 o'clock.
And Mr. Irvin, if there's any issues, and you can't appear in person, you certainly have no problem with getting called pretty early.
I appreciate that, Your Honor. Thank you for the accommodations.
I don't know.
State of Ohio versus Kayla Harris, case number TRD 211692, CRB 21209. Kayla Harris.
Your Honor, Ms. Harris's family contacted me this morning. They advised me that she is ill. This is a matter, we've got two matters here. We've got some old cases on review that she is working through, getting some payments and some community service done. Then we have an old but still pending driving under suspension. She is working on her license. As far as I'm aware, doesn't have it yet, but she has been making strides in that direction. I'd like to ask for continuance at this time.
We're not opposed.
So I'm going to leave, basically, I've got some dates that I'm not available, but I don't know what the court wants to look at in terms of how far to go out, in terms of scheduling.
We're probably looking at mid to late October at the earliest.
Okay, we said something earlier today for me on the 20th. Can we do that, stick with that date?
All right, defendant's request, final be continued to October 20th, pre-trial, 10 a.m.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm gonna go, she's here.
State of Ohio versus Christopher McMillan, case number TRC 25-1925, A, B, and C.
All right, this is State of Ohio versus Christopher McMillan, TRC 25-1925, A, B, and C. Mr. Steyer's case, so pre-trial.
Your Honor, this is primarily an OVI case. There's a question about whether it is a first offense or second offense. The ticket indicates an offense in 2015, but the driving records provided don't reflect that. Mr. McMillan believes that he can get documentation showing that there was no conviction in 2015. Mr. Hill won't take a look at that, so I think at this time we need to continue this one for a period of time. We would obviously waive time constraints to accommodate that, and I'm going to ask, probably that 20th date would still be good if that works.
I'll continue at defendant's request.
October 20th.
For pre-trial on October 20th.
10. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Steyer.
State of Ohio versus Devin Willard, case number CRB 25-422, A and B. Your Honor, I believe the defendant is on Zoom.
He is, Your Honor. Can I have just a second speak to Mr. Hill?
You may. This is State of Ohio versus Devin Willard, CRB 25-422, A and B. Mr. Willard is present via Zoom. His attorney, Mr. Steyer's here in court. Mr. Willard, can you hear us?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. And no contact.
Your Honor, I think we have an agreement on this one. The state has made an offer that if Mr. Willard were to plead guilty to the pending charges, that we would make a joint recommendation that he receive 60 days in jail, all suspended, to 2 years of probation. That would be level 5 probation. Mr. Willard resides in Columbus. He's actually not even in Columbus today. I think he's in Chicago today, but he resides in Columbus. So getting in here to report for probation would be a problem, but I think just having him on the books would take care of the state's concerns. There would be an order during the probation to stay away from the alleged victim in the aggravated menacing case, and we're agreeable to that. And we would ask for, and he's also going to complete anger management now because he lives in Columbus. He's going to have to get that through an agency in Columbus, and I've explained to him that it's going to be his responsibility to get that paperwork to the court. I don't know if you want to take a plea over Zoom or if you want to just arrange a date that he can be here.
I would probably rather arrange a date that he can be present for, that way he can meet with probation and sign.
Right.
Even if he's not going to be necessarily maybe on recording.
Right. So, I'd ask for you to, Mr. Willard, was that day of the 20th still work before I asked for him to ask that, so that he can be available that day?
The 20th would work if he can be available.
Can you be here October 20th, Mr. Willard?
Yeah, I'll make that happen.
Okay, I mean in person on October 20th at 10 a.m.
Yeah, I'll be here.
Perfect. Then I'd ask to continue the case to that date, and we would, of course, waive time constraints to accomplish that.
All right, at defendant's request, I'll continue this matter to October 20th for a pre-trial at 10 a.m. And I'll note that Mr. Steyer's waived time with that.
Thank you.
So, I'm not sure, did he plead guilty?
I'm not doing that until he comes in person. Court. But that's the plan. We're just going to meet in person and do that.
State of Ohio versus Tyler Young, case number CRB 25509. Tyler Young.
May we approach?
You may. This is State of Ohio versus Tyler Young, CRB 25509. All right, at the defendant's request, this matter is going to be continued till due October 20th for a pretrial.
And Your Honor, we would waive time constraints to accommodate that.
I'll note that Mr. Steyer's waiting time on behalf of his clients.
State of Ohio versus David Fetty, CRB 25532.
All right, this is State of Ohio versus David Fetty, CRB 25532. Mr. Fetty is present with attorney Mr. Morford, the case represented by attorney Phillips. Matter set for trial.
Morning.
Morning.
Suspended, no contact. 30 days suspended, no contact. Last 30 days suspended, that means no contact, which I never even got to see that.
Yeah, okay. You want to take that?
Yeah, I mean, as long as I have to do that shit,
No, you have it over your head.
I ain't worried about that.
Okay. Judge, I think we'll have to change the plea.
Okay.
No contest with stipulation, finding of facts for guilty.
All right, I'll accept Mr. Fetty's, is that correct?
Do what?
Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, I'll accept your no contest plea and no guilty finding on stipulation. Is there a recommended sentence in this matter?
Yes.
Mr. Beal?
Your Honor, our recommendation is 60 days in jail suspended and an order of no contact with the alleged victim.
30 days, didn't you?
30
Yeah.
days, I'm sorry. I was thinking about a different case.
All right. Mr. Morford, is that your understanding of the agreement?
It is, Judge.
All right. I will sentence Mr. Fetty in 30 days in jail. I'll suspend all 30 days. It'll be a $100 fine. I'll order him to pay the court costs.
Judge, I thought the state was going to ask for no contact order
Yes.
as well. I don't,
That's going to be a part of probation.
Okay.
No contact order with the alleged victim in this case. We don't-
I'm sorry.
It's KEEFO2R. There'll be a no contact order with James Keefover and 2 years level 4 probation. There'll be a review for March 20th.
March 20th?
March 20th, 2026, at 9 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you. Make sure you get everything done.
I will.
All right, good. Take care.
You do.
State of Ohio versus Rosemary Jingle. Case number TRD 25-1921. Rosemary Jingle.
This is State of Ohio versus Rosemary Jingle, TRD 25-1921.
How much do you say my file was? How much do you say my file was?
Jingle has not appeared.
You need to go to the probation, see John Major to the left.
All right. Rosemary Jingle. Mr. Morford, heard anything from your client?
Your Honor, I have not.
Okay. This is first pre-trial with no explanation. I'm going to go ahead and issue a bench warrant for failure to appear.
Would that be done immediately, or I know we could go?
I'll give her a week.
Okay, thank you.
State of Ohio versus Jason Claiborne. Case number TRD 25-495.
So State of Ohio versus Jason Claiborne, CRD 25-495. Mr. Claiborne is present. I'm going to note that you're going to hire your own attorney.
I haven't found one yet.
Okay. Do you need more time to do that?
No, not really.
Okay. Are you having trouble with getting an appointment, or are you having trouble with having the money funds to hire an attorney?
Both.
Okay. Well, based upon that, then I'll go ahead and appoint an attorney to represent the appointment of Morford. Mr. Morford, I'm going to appoint you to represent Mr. Claiborne. Mr. Morford, I'm going to appoint you to represent Mr. Claiborne. This is a pre-trial today on this matter. It's a violation of a protection order of consent agreement. So with you just becoming involved in the case, Mr. Morford, I presume you're going to want to have an opportunity to review the file and come back.
Yes, and I'd also like the opportunity to serve discovery.
Okay. When would you like to come back, Mr. Morford?
Judge, for next month, I'm fairly free on Mondays and Fridays.
All right. How about October 6th?
I'm here.
All right, I'll reset this for October 6th, 10 a.m., given Mr. Morford is getting involved in the case.
Is Kara Parsons here? We're going to subpoena her for the next hearing.
Okay.
When is that hearing, Your Honor? I'm sorry.
October 6th.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Austin Davis. Case number TRC 25-1966, A, B, and C.
All right, this is State of Ohio versus Austin Davis, TRC 25-1966, A, B, and C. Mr. Davis is present. Also got to know if you're going to hire your own attorney.
Yeah, I got laid off in between the last court date.
Now you can't hire an attorney?
No.
All right. You're not working at all?
No, I'm only working like 1 or 2 days a week out of Union Hall.
All right, I'll appoint Luke Steyer to represent you. Looks like it's an OBI, Mr. Steyer, so I presume you're going to want to come back on another date as well.
Yes.
How's October the 6th?
I think it's got a problem. Let me make sure of that. Oh, I'm here at the 6th. Okay.
Let's set this back on October the 6th at
October 6th, 10 a.m.
10 a.m. for pre-trial.
Is this Mr. Davis, Your Honor?
Yes.
I'll get your file out there, John, to use to make them.
State of Ohio versus Michelle Ava, case number CRA 2595, CRA 2596.
So State of Ohio versus Michelle Ava, CRA 2595, CRA 2596. Ms. Ava is present for attorney Mr. Smith. Matter set at the preliminary hearing. Very good report, Ms. Ava.
Your Honor, she has some community service. I don't know if it's toward this case or if there's another case.
I think it is towards this case. I got the papers. I misplaced one of them, though. I do have these.
It is acceptable, Your Honor.
Okay.
Thank you.
She has an older case that she had community service, CRD 2596.
That's one of the two here today. I think that was the older case. Whether it's a community service. That's
But Judge, she's doing well. I think we're heading the right way. I'm assuming she's not ready to be discharged, but she's getting there.
Yeah, she'll be, she can apply for graduation for the end of the month.
Yeah, I got
from
my
the
graduation packet.
From
Filled it out.
the acute phase of it, yeah.
Okay. Let's go out in October.
That's right, 14, 17, or 24, whatever's best.
Let's do the 24th.
I can do that.
Be a preliminary hearing, 10 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Thank you. Say that you're doing a great job.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Gilbert Wayne Ennis, case number CRA 25460. Gilbert Wayne Ennis.
The State of Ohio versus Gilbert Wayne Ennis, CRA 25460. Mr. Smith's case, Mr. not here this morning.
Judge, I have not seen him, but it's been a bit since I've been out in the lobby. He's not called the office. If a warrant issues, I'd ask it be held 7 days. Let me try to figure out.
Got a note here that
Well-
took the Toyota one.
Yeah, he has a good job, so I know, I'm just shocked he's not here. Because he kept good communication, but not today. He's not called, said I'm late or sick or...
Mr. Hill's boss.
We're okay with the bench warrant 7 days.
You can hold it, Judge. I'll find out.
All right, I'll note the failure to appear, and there'll be a bench warrant issued in 7 days.
State of Ohio versus Anthony Merritt, case number CRA 25400, CRA 25103, CRD 082201.
And Mr. Hill, just so that this doesn't get away from us, if you ever get any information back on this Nicely, that case we have here.
Say it again, I'm sorry, Your Honor.
On this Nicely, where we have the date issue.
Okay.
Yes, we have a date.
Okay.
Doing well.
All right, this is case number CRA 25400, CRA 25103, and PRD 082201. State of Ohio versus Anthony Merritt. Mr. Merritt's covered by attorney Mr. Smith. Take care of the attorney.
Somebody here who might be-
830 today.
Judge, he's at OVP, and he's got, this report's from 3 weeks ago, August 21st. So is this your initial screen? Or this the new one?
Both of them should be on.
Crystal,
Two since I've been there.
come on up.
I paid $130 for a fine for
So you don't want the protection order? Your Honor, we have Ms. Atkins here, who's the alleged victim in this, and she does not want a protection order anymore. And she also says that Mr. Merritt's doing well in treatment at OVP, and we want him to continue on that path.
Okay.
I would like to say also that, you know, these are felony charges, and we understand what our victims' feelings are about this at this point, but we take it seriously. So we're not stating for the record at this point that we would be willing to dismiss the charges, but we're considering, obviously, reducing them to misdemeanors at this point. But we might be open to further suggestion and being convinced by Mr. Merritt that he's going to do so well that we don't need to pursue them at all. We could dismiss them at a later date, but right now we're not there.
Well, I understand, Judge, he's pretty new at the OVP and the treatment. If we could use that 24th date maybe of October, give us another month, a little over a month to...
Your Honor, if I may, I have a note that, is this Anthony Merritt?
Yes.
Mr. Merritt was ordered on 8/8 to have some community service done before his next hearing. He has not been here.
Okay. Mr. Merritt, is there a reason you haven't done community service when you were ordered to do it?
I ain't had any transportation, Your Honor.
Well, you made it here today.
We got two vehicles. One of them broke down on us, and she works a lot of hours. They ain't had no way to really get me down here, but I'll make it. I'll get down here.
He says he made a pay. How much did you pay?
$130.
I don't know if that's reflected yet in the computer.
Can he be here tomorrow, Your Honor?
Can he be here tomorrow?
Yes, sir.
7:30?
Yes, sir.
All right, Ms. Atkins, I heard you briefly talking to Mr. Hill, and I heard what Mr. Hill represented to the court. Is that accurate? Do you want the protection order dismissed?
Yes.
Or any threats or anything made towards you to force you to come in here to do that?
No.
All right, I will then, at victim's request and state's request, I'll dismiss the temporary protection order in this matter. I will order $913, Mr. Mayor, to do community service. Now, I'm making a note of that here on the file, Mr. Mayor, so if you don't come do that, you're likely going to jail.
I'll be here in the morning.
That is 7:30, right, Judge? Josh?
7:30. So I don't want there to be any misunderstandings about that. You were ordered to do it once and you didn't do it.
If I gotta walk, I'll be here in the morning.
All right.
That's what he wants to hear.
We'll reset this matter at defendant's request for October 24th, 10 a.m.
Tomorrow, 7:30. I didn't write that down. You can remember that, right? I remember that. Get here early. Yes, sir.
Appreciate it, Your Honor. Thank you.
State of Ohio recalls Christian Nicely, case number CRB 25567.
This is State of Ohio versus Christian Nicely, Series 25567. Ms. Nicely is present. This matter is set as an arraignment. We called this matter earlier because there was no date on the alleged offense. And the state wanted an opportunity to look into that.
Tyler.
I don't mean to interrupt. On all these papers, my name is spelled wrong, and my name is Christina. I don't know if that matters or not. I figured I'd let that be known.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
The correct date is September 9th, 2025. So we'd ask to amend, to add the 9th in there, and we also can ask to amend to correct the spelling of her first name.
Okay. Ms. Nicely, any objection to those amendments?
No, sir.
Okay. There's no objection that that'll be a scrivener's error, that it should be September 9th, 2025, and Ms. Nicely's legal name is Christina.
With the CH or a K?
CH.
So, we're going to go through the charge at this point. Ms. Ms. Nicely, it's alleged on or about September 9th, you did knowingly cause or attempt to cause physical harm to Tyler Nicely, family or household member. That's an alleged violation of Ohio Revised Code 2919.25A, domestic violence and misdemeanor of the first degree. Maximum penalty on misdemeanor of the first degree is up to 180 days in Lawrence County Jail and up to $1,000 fine. How do you wish to plead?
I'd like to plead not guilty because I have reasoning, I have explanation, there is no reason, but
Well, I'm going to go ahead and stop you there, because again, everything's being recorded. You might say
Okay.
something that is not in your interest at this point. So I'm going to accept your not guilty plea. I'll continue your bond that you've already posted, which means you don't have to post a new bond. Do you have money to hire an attorney?
I don't, I'm just a stay-at-home mom.
All right, I will appoint Attorney Roger Smith to represent you. I'll find that you're indigent and qualified for appointed counsel. I presume you have been fingerprinted from the jail, but I don't have a copy in the file, so I will go ahead and order.
She doesn't think she was fingerprinted, Judge.
Okay, I'll order you to appear.
Oh, yes, I was, I'm sorry, yes, sir, I was.
Okay, I'll order that there be that you get fingerprinted if you haven't been, but presumably we just haven't gotten that here yet. Mr. Smith, when would you like to come back? And then Mr. Heald's going to want to be heard on matters of potential protection orders and the like.
Your Honor, if it please the court, I'm speaking right now with Mr. Tyler Nicely, who is the spouse of Christina. And he has reported to me that he does not want a protection order, first of all. But he also has told me that Christina already received some services from an agency. Is it Shawnee?
Yes.
And he would like for that to continue. And he also said that he would volunteer to take part in counseling with her at Shawnee, or however they would arrange that. He wants to try to make things better. So we want her to continue with that. And we'd like for her, if she's willing to do that, to bring us a report, although it's like pulling teeth to get reports from them, but still we want to know her progress, and also we'll count on Mr. Nicely to help us report on how she's doing when we come back. And if all goes well, at some point in the future, after we see how she's doing and things get improved, then we'd be probably looking at a dismissal of the charges, but it could go the opposite direction if things don't do better. So that's what we want to have happen. We want to have things made better.
All right, Ms. Nicely, you heard what the state has indicated here, so I'm not going to issue a temporary protection order because one hasn't been requested.
Okay.
I am going to, though, add a condition of your bond that you continue your services at Shawnee.
Yes, sir.
And I saw you nodding earlier, so you're fine with that.
Yes.
So, and you also heard that the state has indicated that if you do well, they're likely going to be willing to dismiss the charges.
Okay.
If you don't, they'll likely proceed on it and want to pursue it. So you've got a strong incentive to do what you got to do and work your way out of this whole situation.
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, is there any way of doing like telehealth counseling?
That would be between you and the provider.
Okay. I was just curious.
Yeah, I have no information about what they offer or don't offer and how they require, what requirements they have.
So as long as there's proof that there's...
The only requirement is that she continue her services with Shawnee, however they allow that to happen.
Okay.
Okay? All right, Mr. Smith, when you want to come back?
Judge, one of
I
those,
want to give it some time on this one.
if you want to go to November, I have some November availability, the
Okay.
7th
Let's
or,
do that.
I have the 7th or 10th of November with that.
You were describing.
Look at my phone, I know those two dates are good.
Let's do November 7th.
Yes.
Be a pre-trial at 10 a.m.
At 10 a.m., sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
They're aware of that.
I'm pretty sure they are.
Cost him to work, yeah.
Okay.
That's off the top of my head.
Interesting.
Did they talk to you?
I appreciate it. Right now, I remember it later.
Thank you, Judge.
I'm sure once we
Thank you.
start
Your Honor, we're ready to go to Lawrence County Jail.
Make sure they know. Thank you.
State of Ohio versus David P. Smith at Lawrence County Jail, case number CRA 25-497, David Perry, consolidated.
All right, this is State of Ohio versus David P. Smith, Sierra 25-497. This matter is set for a preliminary hearing this morning. Mr. Smith, can you hear me?
Yes,
Okay,
I can.
perfect.
We had some discussion preliminarily this morning, Judge, and I think it's, at least it was the state's intention to nolly this to the grand jury.
Mr. Yule?
I would like to know from the sheriff's office if there's anything else holding him in jail at this point. I don't know if they can hear me or not.
I don't know if they can you hear us at the sheriff's office? Anybody other than Mr. Smith? Mr. Smith, can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Okay, can you put the deputy on?
Yeah.
Hang on just a second, Judge, we're checking that.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you could hear me or not.
Looks like it's just going to be the charge you had,
Okay, so it doesn't appear there's anything else holding him.
No, sir.
Thank you.
I'm thinking.
Take your time.
I had spoken with Mr. Smith about the idea, Mr. Roger Smith, about the idea of nollying it to the grand jury. But then I see that Mr. David Smith has an address in Owenton, Kentucky. So I'd say that's pretty far away. The alleged facts are that he actually took a car that belonged to a fellow and drove it all the way down into Kentucky before he got caught and been brought back here. But apparently he was diverted to Indiana first for some warrant he had there, and now he's here. Realizing that today is the preliminary hearing, I think what we'll do is would he be willing to waive for an OR bond?
We'd have to have recall, Judge. I'd like to have that discussion in private. I don't mind calling, talking about an OR bonded for a waiver, but if we could do that, I will call.
Okay. Mr. Smith, your attorney is going to call down to the jail and talk to you about a bond reduction, or potential bond reduction. And so, but he wants to call down and have that conversation with you in private. And so we'll recall this case here a little bit later in the docket.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus David Berry, case number CRB 25-569, and Malaysia Lewis is on deck.
All right, Mr. Berry, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Berry, you're here on an arraignment. So I'm going to go over the charge with you, and once I go over the charge, I'm going to ask you for a plea. You can enter a plea of either guilty, not guilty, or no contest. If you enter a guilty plea, you're admitting you committed the facts or the allegations contained in the complaint. If you enter a not guilty plea, you're denying that you committed the allegations in the complaint. And if you enter a no contest plea, you're not admitting that you committed the allegations, but you're not denying the facts surrounding them either, not contesting those. If you are unsure of what you should do, you should enter a not guilty plea. Do you feel like you understand my explanation of that?
Yes.
Okay. You have the following rights before the court. You have the right to remain silent. Everything we're doing in here is being recorded, and if you say something that is against your interest, the state of Ohio, who's sitting in the courtroom, or the representative sitting in the courtroom, can use that against you. You have the right to have a reasonable bail set in this matter. You have the right to have an attorney. If you can't afford an attorney, I can appoint one to represent you at the state's expense. And you have the right to force the state to prove each and every element of the offense charged beyond a reasonable doubt. You feel like you understand my explanation of your rights?
Yes.
All right. Mr. Berry, it's alleged on or about September 11th, 2025, you did knowingly cause or attempt to cause physical harm to Charles N. Berry, family or household member. That's an alleged violation of Ohio Revised Code 2919.25A, domestic violence. It's a misdemeanor of the first degree. Misdemeanors of the first degree carry up to 180 days in the Lawrence County Jail and up to $1,000 fine. How do you wish to plead?
Not guilty.
Okay, I'll accept your not guilty plea. I'm going to order that if you haven't been fingerprinted at the jail, I'm going to order that you be fingerprinted.
Charles? Yeah.
Can you, are you working?
No, sir.
Okay, so you're unemployed?
I get disability, I'm on SSI.
All right, do you wish to be considered for appointed counsel?
Yes.
All right, I'll find that you qualify based upon that. I'll appoint Attorney Butch Morford to represent you.
Okay.
And we're gonna talk about your bond here in just a second, once the state is ready to proceed on that.
Your Honor, we are, I'm sorry, was it my turn?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna request a protection order.
All right, and that's for Charles Berry?
Yes.
All right, I will issue as any part of the bond, once we set it, a temporary protection order over Charles Berry. So, Mr. Berry, it's going to be, you're not going to be allowed to have any contact whatsoever, either directly or indirectly with the alleged victim in this. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay, no social media, nothing, you can't do anything. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
We want to make sure that Mr. Berry knows that he's not to go around Charles Berry. This is not the first time we've been here, apparently, and also I'd like to advise Mr. David Berry that it appears as if substance abuse has a big part in this, and he might do himself a favor when he gets out of jail of checking himself in for some treatment in order to keep this kind of thing from happening over and over again.
Yeah. Okay.
This is why you've done that.
Okay. Well, Mr. Berry, you're not going to be able to even go around the residence of Charles Berry. Do you understand that?
Yeah, I live in Burlington, it's a property.
Okay. So as far as the remainder of the bond, Mr. Gill, any recommendations from the state?
We would ask for a $2,500 cash or surety bond unless he's willing to go ahead and be assessed now and getting checked into a treatment program, whether that's outpatient or inpatient, whatever they would recommend.
Mr. Morford?
Mr. Berry, were you able to hear the prosecutor?
Excuse me? I'm sorry.
Were you able to hear the prosecutor, sir?
Yeah, for the most part, I didn't really understand how he wants it to work, but yeah, for the most part, I understand.
Okay. Well, Mr. Berry, what they're suggesting is that Mr. Hield has asked for a $2,500 cash surety bond. And I've not granted that, and I've not granted that at this point. But he's also said that he's willing to give you an OR bond, which means a signature bond, if you're willing to be assessed and enter treatment, whether that be inpatient or outpatient, whatever they recommend.
Yes, I would do that.
Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. Is there anybody here that would like to assess Mr. Berry? All right. RRS, Mr. McKeon is going to call down to the jail, and he's going to do an assessment on you. And we're going to recall this just on the matter of bond a little later in the docket. All right?
Okay.
All right. So once you're assessed, we'll have you back out.
Okay. Your Honor, I did have like animals there, like dogs and got chickens and stuff. That, I mean, if I can get out, so I can take care of my animals and stuff.
Well, I don't know at this point what's even going to be recommended as far as treatment goes. We will discuss that whenever we have you back out, once we have some ideas of what they're recommending.
Okay.
All right, we'll have you back out here shortly.
Thank you, Judge.
State of Ohio versus Malaysia, Lewis, case number CRA 25571, A, B, and C. And Jaden Moore is on deck.
All right, this is State of Ohio versus Malaysia Lewis, CRA 25571, A and B. Ms. Lewis is present, JLB is Zoom. Ms. Lewis, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through your charge here. This is a felony charge, and so I can't take a plea on this, out of this court at this point, but we can address matters for a preliminary hearing and bond at this time. So I'm going to at least do your initial appearance on it. We're going to go through some of this stuff. So I'll go ahead and tell you the rights before the court at this point. So you have the right to counsel. You have the right to reasonable bail. If you can't afford counsel, I can appoint counsel to represent you. And those would be, and you have a right to have a preliminary hearing within 10 days. On this
No,
matter.
nothing about nothing. This is my first time.
Okay, well, let's go through this. So it's alleged, Ms. Lewis, on or about September 11th, 2025, you didn't knowingly prepare for shipment, ship, transport, deliver, prepare for distribution, or distribute fentanyl, a controlled substance, when you knew or had reasonable cause to believe that the controlled substance was intended for sale or resale. That's an alleged violation of Ohio Revised Code 2925-03, A2C9F. That's trafficking in fentanyl, felony in the first degree. Felonies in the first degree in Ohio carry up to 11 years in prison and up to a $20,000 fine. On the B case, it's alleged that on or about September 11, 2025, you did knowingly obtain, possess, or use a controlled substance or controlled substance analog, and said drug involved is a fentanyl-related compound or compound mixture, preparation, or substance containing a fentanyl-related compound, or is a combination of a fentanyl-related compound and any other controlled substance, and the amount of the drug equals or exceeds 27 grams but is less than 50 grams, to wit, 40 grams. That's an alleged violation of Ohio Revised Code 2925-11 AC 11E, possession of a fentanyl-related compound. That is also a felony in the first degree. Maximum penalty on that is up to 11 years in prison and up to a $20,000 fine. On the C case, it's alleged that on or about September 11, 2025, you did knowing that an official proceeding or investigation is in progress or is likely to be instituted, that you did alter or conceal a thing with purpose to impair its availability as evidence in such a proceeding or investigation. That's an alleged violation of Ohio Revised Code 2921.12A1, tampering with evidence. That's a felony in the third degree. Maximum penalty is up to 3 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. You have money to hire an attorney, Ms. Lewis. Well, hang on, I'm going to stop you for a second. You also have the right to remain silent here, and we're recording everything, so I'll caution you that if you say something that is against your interest, it can be used against you. So you're not working at all? You have no income?
I do good, but the money that I ever have is for my baby because it's just me. So the little money that I do get, I spend it on my daughter because it's just me and her.
Okay, how much are you paid for that work?
I'm sorry, you can say that again?
How much are you paid for the work that you do?
65. It depends on what you get. I do drugs, so if you want to style and retwist, it'll be 65. And I only get probably like
2 clients a day, or maybe 1 client, or sometimes not 1 type of client at all.
Okay, I'll find that you qualify. I'm going to appoint Attorney Roger Smith to represent you. All right, Mr. Heel, state when we heard on the matter of bond.
Your Honor, the state would request a $50,000 cash or surety bond.
Okay. I'm going to set bond presently at $50,000 cash as surety. Now, Mr. Lewis, your attorney is going to call you down to jail, and he's going to talk to you, and if he wishes, to have this matter recalled on bond, I want him to be able to talk to you first.
And Your Honor, unless the state can be ready Monday, I can't take the case. I have a jury trial Thursday and Friday, and I got a feeling she's not going to make bond based upon what she's already told the court.
Okay.
I just want to throw that out there now because I don't know they can get ready that quickly.
I'm going to text, right now.
I have a question.
Well, hang on, that'll be a question you're probably going to want to ask your attorney.
To avoid that potential problem, Mr. Steyer's in the court, maybe he...
Yeah, did Mr. Steyer come in the courtroom?
But there's 3 of them.
Yeah, all 3 co-defendants? Oh, okay. Well, that might be...
Well, there's 3 co-defendants, so I don't know that it's going to matter. It seems up to you.
Maybe Butch and Sean. I don't know how the court wants to handle it. I just want to make you aware of that.
What are you talking about setting a hearing?
We're trying to determine if the prisoner should be done Monday.
I'm not here Monday.
Oh, I would say I could. I can't do next Friday. I don't know if you were available next Friday.
Let me check my head. I believe I'm here Friday, but I'm not here Monday.
And I have the opposite problem.
Yeah, I'm here Friday, but I'm not here Monday.
Okay.
So we'll do it Friday.
So Mr. Stratton still here?
He's here. Oh, he was just a minute ago. And Mr. Moore, I'm blocking him out. Yeah, I wouldn't mind it, but I just thought with the court in the state, in a situation we have to rush it through. Or this young lady either.
All right.
Monday.
Mr. Stratton, I'm going to go ahead and appoint you here to represent Ms. Lewis. Are you available next Friday?
I am. Okay. Miss,
There's 2 F1s, an F1 trafficking and F1 possession and F3 tampering with evidence. State has requested a bond of $50,000. I've set that initially. Have you reach out to Mr. Lewis and we would certainly recall this matter. I believe if there's a bond she can make that would be appropriate, I'll certainly hear it.
Okay.
You may. Let's go ahead. I'm going to... Ms. Lewis, we're setting this matter for a preliminary hearing in a week on September 19th. Mr. Stratton is going to represent you. He's getting ready to reach out to you and call down to the jail to talk to you. And if there's a reasonable bond that he wants me to listen to or entertain, I'll certainly entertain having this recalled later in the docket today. Okay? Well, I'm going to caution you to stop. I'll have you talk to Mr. Stratton first. He's going to be able to answer your questions. And then if there's anything else that needs to address with the court, he will bring it back before the court. I don't want you to say something that you shouldn't say over on the record, okay?
I'm innocent. None of the judge was mine. I got forced.
Ms. Lewis, I will call you momentarily, so let's not say anything else on the record for the time being.
The date for the preliminary been set, Your Honor?
Next Friday.
Okay.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Jaden Moore, CRB 25-570. And Rodney Shepherd is on deck.
Who's the next one?
Deborah?
All right, this is State of Ohio versus J.D. Moore, CRB 25570. Mr. Moore, can you hear me?
Yes.
Mr. Moore, we're going to go over your charges, and then once we go over your charge here, I'm going to ask you for a plea. You can enter a plea of either guilty, not guilty, or no contest. A guilty plea means you're admitting that you're making a complete admission that you committed the allegations charged. If you enter a not guilty plea, you are denying that you committed the allegation as charged. And if you enter a no contest plea, you're not admitting that you committed the allegations that are contained in the complaint, but you're not contesting the facts surrounding them either. If you're unsure of what to do, you should enter a not guilty plea. I feel like you understand my explanation.
I suppose I do.
Okay. You have the following rights before the court. You have the right to remain silent. We are recording everything here today. So if you say something against your interest, the state will hear it and they can use it against you. You have the right to have bail, a reasonable bail. You have the right to have an attorney. If you can't afford an attorney, I can appoint one to represent you at state's expense. And you have the right to force the state to prove each and every element of the offense charged beyond a reasonable doubt.
Yes, I am pleased by the
So,
board.
Mr. Moore's alleged on or about September the 11th, 2025, you did by threat of force, knowingly caused Deborah Ann DeRay, family or household member, to believe that you would cause imminent physical harm to Deborah Ann DeRay, family or household member. That's an alleged violation of Ohio Revised Code 2919.25 CD2. Domestic violence, it's a misdemeanor of the fourth degree in this case. Misdemeanors of the fourth degree carry a maximum penalty of up to 30 days in jail and up to a $250 fine. How do you wish to plead?
Where do you live?
Pardon?
How do you wish to plead?
So like a petition would have to be
Yes, and there's steps.
And I'll reiterate, if you're unsure of what you should do, you should enter a not guilty plea because it preserves all of your rights before the court.
Normally they appoint me, but I can't do it because I'm doing this job.
I don't still know how to handle the situation. I don't have an attorney or anything like you were saying, so.
Well, here's what I'm going to do then. I'm going to enter a not guilty plea on your behalf. Are you presently working?
No, I have no job, that's the thing.
All right, I will.
Can't even get a job, I'm sorry.
I'll appoint Attorney Morford to represent you. He's now here in the courtroom, so you're going to have an attorney, Mr. Morford. Mr. Hill, do you wish to be heard on the matter of bond?
Yes, Your Honor, please the court, the victim here, Ms. Dowry, is that his name? DeRay is his grandmother, and she, I guess, raised him. I would be
For the last 8 years, but yeah, he was with the ex-husband. His mother died when he was 2.
So he's 19 now. He's diagnosed. He's got a diagnosis of autism, I guess, and his behaviors have come to the point where
It's unacceptable. I mean,
she's not able to handle him in her home. I don't know if he has anywhere else he could even go, but we're going to ask for a protection order. I've advised her about a little bit about the procedure for getting a guardianship. It sounds to me like he might need a guardian. In the meantime, we've asked that he remain in the jail. I don't know where else to put him in the meantime, unless Mr. Morford comes up with an idea to put him in a hospital or something like that in the meantime. But we'd like to come back fairly quickly. I mean, this is more for his protection and his grandmother's protection than punishment.
Mr. Morford?
Judge, I'd like to have my opportunity to talk with him. Could you recall it?
I can. I'm going to go ahead and issue a temporary protection order on behalf of Deborah Ann DeRay. And I'm going to go ahead and set a cash surety bond of $2,500. And Mr. Morford, once you've had an opportunity to speak with Mr. Moore, if you want the case recalled, I'll be happy to recall it. You may. All right, Mr. Moore, your attorney's going to call you down at the jail and speak with you, and then we may recall your case a little bit later in the docket. And Mr. Morford, we're going to bring that back up real quick. We're going to go ahead and set this, put this back on the docket for Monday, just as a, in case we're not going to recall today.
We'll do everything we can. Yeah, that's, and well, I mentioned that to his lawyer, that maybe if they have someplace that, has he ever been in the hospital? He's been in the yeah. No, Mr. Hill.
State of Ohio versus Rodney Shepherd, Lawrence County Jail, case number CRA 25568. Pedro Vega is on that.
This is State of Ohio versus Rodney Shepherd, CRA 25568. Mr. Shepherd, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. Mr. Shepherd, you're before the court on a warrant out of the Commonwealth of Kentucky for a probation violation. They are requesting no bond in the matter. Now, you have the right to have a hearing on extradition if you so wish. And if you wish to do so, we can set this matter for a hearing on the extradition to determine whether or not you are the Rodney B. Shepherd that the Commonwealth of Kentucky is looking for presently. You also have the right, if you believe it to be you and you want to get back to Kentucky and get this taken care of, you also have the right to waive that hearing. And if you wish to waive that hearing, there'll be a form that'll be sent down to the jail for you to sign. And if you sign that, you'll waive that, and you're waiving that extradition hearing. I'll give Kentucky about a week to come pick you up. And then if they don't, we'll reset this for a week, and if they don't come pick you up within that time frame, then at that point you'll just be released. You feel like you understand my explanation?
Yes.
All right. Do you want me to set this for a extradition hearing, or do you wish to waive your rights to extradition?
I would like to do what you just told me.
You want to waive your extradition?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I will have them send this down for you to sign to waive your extradition hearing on this matter. I'm going to go ahead and put this back on the docket for September 19th for a preliminary hearing at 10 a.m. I'm going to give the Commonwealth 1 week to come pick you up. And if they haven't picked you up by the time we call your case at that point, then you'll be released.
Okay.
All right. We'll have that sent down to the jail for your signature.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Pedro Zeta Ramos, case number CRA 25572, A, B, C, and D. Brian Withrow is on deck.
All right. This is State of Ohio versus Pedro Vega Ramos, CRA 25572, A, B, C, and D. Mr. Vega Ramos, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. We're here for an initial appearance on your charges. I'm going to go over your charges with you and the maximum penalties involved on them. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you. You're being recorded in court right now. So if you say something that is against your interest, then the state can potentially use that against you. You have the right to have reasonable bail set. You have the right to an attorney. If you can't afford an attorney, I can appoint one to represent you at state's expense. You feel like you understand my explanation of your rights?
Yes.
All right. Mr. Ramos, it's alleged on or about September 11th, 2025, you did knowingly prepare for shipment, ship, transport, deliver, prepare for distribution, or distribute fentanyl, a controlled substance, when you knew or had reasonable cause to believe that the controlled substance was intended for sale or resale. That's an alleged violation of Ohio Revised Code 2925.03A2C9F. That is trafficking in fentanyl, a felony of the first degree. Felonies of the first degree carry a maximum penalty of up to 11 years in prison and a $20,000 fine. On the B case, it's alleged on or about September 11th, 2025, you did knowingly obtain, possess, or use a controlled substance or a controlled substance analog, and said drug involved is a fentanyl-related compound or a compound mixture, preparation, or substance containing a fentanyl-related compound, or is a combination of fentanyl-related compound and any other controlled substance, and the amount of the drug exceeds 27 grams but is less than 50 grams, to wit, 40 grams. That's an alleged violation of Ohio Revised Code Section 292511 AC 11E. That is possession of a fentanyl-related compound. That is a felony of the first degree. That carries a maximum of up to 11 years in prison and up to a $20,000 fine. In the C case, it's alleged on or about September 11th, 2025, knowing that an official proceeding or investigation is in progress or is likely to be instituted, that you did alter or conceal a thing with the purpose to impair its availability as evidence in such a proceeding or investigation. That's an alleged violation of Ohio Revised Code Section 2921.12A1. That is tampering with evidence, felony of third degree. Felonies of third degree carry a maximum of up to 3 years in prison on this charge and up to a $10,000 fine. In CRA 25572D, it's alleged on or about September 11, 2025, you did knowingly obtain, possess, or use a controlled substance or controlled substance analog, and said drug involved is cocaine or a compound, mixture, preparation, or substance containing cocaine. That's an alleged violation of Ohio Revised Code Section 292511 AC4A, possession of cocaine, a felony of the fifth degree. Felonies of the fifth degree carry a maximum of up to 1 year in prison and up to a $2,500 fine. Do you have money to hire an attorney on your own, Mr. Ramos?
No.
Are you employed or working presently?
You said what?
Are you employed or working presently?
No.
All right, can we have Mr. Steyer in the courtroom?
Yes.
All right, I'll appoint Attorney Luke Steyer to represent you in this matter. The state wishes to be heard on the matter of bond.
State would request a $50,000 cash assurance bond, Your Honor.
I'm going to preliminarily set bond at $50,000 cash as surety. Mr. Ramos, Mr. Steyer is going to reach out to you at the jail, and if he wishes to be reheard on the matter of bond, since he hasn't spoken to you yet, I will certainly allow that, and we can take up that matter a little later in the docket. I'm going to set a preliminary hearing for you on September the 19th. Preliminary hearing at 10 a.m.
Oh, it's anticipated we're actually going to take testimony on this at preliminary, so I'm going to go ahead and at this point ask that he be brought down on the 19th.
And also Ms. Lewis too, Your Honor.
Okay.
But we're going to recall her to readdress the bond.
Okay. All right. I'll order that Mr. Ramos be brought to court for an in-person preliminary hearing on September 19th, 2025 at 10 a.m.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
State of Ohio versus Brian Withrow, case number CRA 25573, CRB 25574, A and B. And David Smith is on that.
Oh, it's been called over.
Here's the court, State of Ohio versus Amy Van Zandt, case number CRA 25458 A and B, CRB 25456, CRC 25830.
This is State of Ohio versus Amy Van Zandt, Sierra 25-458 A and B, Sierra 25-456, and PRC 25-830. So Mr. Smith's case set as a preliminary hearing.
Just, this is a case that has a lot of moving parts. Probably the most important as far as my client's concerned is the F3 charge. She is in treatment. You were at Bethesda, but something happened. She's at OVP now, not beyond her control. What happened?
Reeves wouldn't accept the insurance.
Insurance. It wasn't a, so I understand she just went with OVP this coming week?
Yes, that would be counseling, first initial counseling appointment, outpatient, doctor. It's about 2.5 hours. I'd be there.
So we're looking to keep that here, monitor the progress, and hopefully at the end, there's no guarantee, but possibly dismissal or a little lesser charge. There's an OVI pending that she is willing to get this moving, enter a plea on. We would need a limited driving permit. She needs to get to and from counseling, employment, things of that nature. Collins. Yeah.
Okay. On the OBI, what plea does she wish to enter?
No contest, judge, stipulation of facts, official finding of guilt, how we proceeded to trial.
Okay.
And we didn't discuss a fine or...
Well, I'm just going to hold that presently. We'll do sentencing on a later date. So I will accept her no contest plea and enter a guilty finding based upon that stipulation.
Yeah, perfect. And then there is a theft charge?
Yes, Speedway.
Speedway. That one we are going to contest, but I don't know.
Cameras can...
Okay, yeah, we'll get...
We'll set everything back then on October the 20th at 10 a.m.
That way we'll keep them all together. That's what I wanted, just thank you. Does that sound good, Phil?
That sounds great.
Okay. October 20th, 10 a.m.
October 20th, 10 a.m.
Yes.
Okay, want me to bring my things from outpatient?
Yes, when you get it. And also sign a release, just in case.
Okay.
That way the court. October 20th. Yeah, 10 a.m. You got it, sign a release and bring any paperwork you got.
Okay, sign a release for you. And then Judge Happer?
Yes.
Okay.
Come back to the jail. Mr. Whitworth, can you hear me?
All right, thank you.
I believe he's muted. Mr. Whitworth, can you hear me? There he is. Okay. Can you hear me, Mr. Whitworth?
I can hear you.
Okay. All right, this is State of Ohio versus Brian Withrow. We've got CRA 25573 and CRA 25574 A and B. All right, Mr. Withrow, I'm going to go through the charges with you here. And since one of these is a felony, I'm not going to ask you for a plea, but you have the following rights before the court. You have the right to remain silent. We're recording everything here today. If you say something against your interest, it can be used against you. You have the right to have reasonable bail set. You have the right to an attorney. If you can't afford an attorney, I can appoint an attorney to represent you at no cost to you. And you have the right to have the state on misdemeanor prove each and every element of the offense charged beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you feel like you understood my explanation of your rights?
Yes, sir, I do.
All right, on case number CRA 25573, it's alleged on or about September 11th, 2025, not having been relieved of disability as provided in section 2923.14 of the revised code, that you did knowingly acquire, have, carry, or use a firearm, a dangerous ordinance, and the person has a drug dependency, is in danger of drug dependence, or has chronic alcoholism, That's an alleged violation of Ohio Revised Code 292313A4 of the Ohio Revised Code, having weapons under disability, felony of the third degree. Felony of the third degree, this particular felony of the third degree carries a maximum penalty of up to 3 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. It's also alleged that in CRB 25574A, that on or about September 11, 2025, you did, while under the influence of alcohol, drug abuse, carry or use a firearm in dangerous ordinance in violation of section 292315 of the revised code, using weapons while intoxicated. That's a first-degree misdemeanor. Maximum penalty is up to 6 months in jail and up to a $1,000 fine. It's also alleged that on or about September 11, 2025, you did cause the evacuation of a public place or otherwise cause serious public inconvenience or alarm by threatening to commit any offense of violence in violation of section 2917.31A2 of the Ohio Revised Code, inducing panic. That's also a misdemeanor of the first degree. Maximum penalty on that is up to 6 months in the Lawrence County Jail and up to a $1,000 fine. Do you have money to hire an attorney?
No, sir. I just got laid off here a couple months ago.
Your Honor, I'm sorry, that's my husband. And
Have a seat, ma'am.
We do have money. I will hire an attorney.
Okay, well, presently, here's what I'm going to do. You are certainly always welcome to hire your own attorney, but if he's not working presently, he does qualify for appointed counsel, so I'm going to go ahead and appoint him counsel for today. You're free to hire your own attorney if you wish, which will then relieve appointed counsel of their duties once they file in, but where he's incarcerated and he does qualify, I want to make sure his rights are protected today, and so I'm going to give him an attorney. So I'll appoint Attorney Sean Stratton. Mr. Hill, you will be heard on the matter of bond.
Your Honor, I would like to speak with his spouse. She's mentioned in this report.
I'll give you a moment to do so if you wish.
Your Honor,
It's an F3, weapons while under disability,
Okay.
M1, weapons while intoxicated, and an inducing panic M1.
Okay.
I'm not asking for pleas on the M1 this time where there's a felony involved.
Yeah, it's the same incident.
Well, you think some people were trying to break into your house? I mean, do you think that's true?
I don't think so, because Ray said they were using
Well, you won't know that, so.
Mr. Hill did indicate she's listed in the report.
Okay.
And he stayed up the night before, and he had, I was asleep, but it looked like he had drank, throughout the night.
His behavior sounds like it's that kind of thing where he doesn't know anything.
He was sleeping around there,
I'm worried about letting him out without some kind of supervision of some sort. And you're not scared of him?
No, he's not. He's not.
Whose house did he go to?
It's our house.
Oh, who was there? Yeah. He scared some people. Okay. Okay.
We just, about a month ago, we thought it's on the end of the street and somebody was trying to break in.
Does he take anything for sleep?
He hadn't. He just, his cholesterol and high blood pressure and that kind of thing. He's in kind of trouble.
Your Honor, speaking with Mr. Withrow's spouse here and trying to figure out, I don't know if the court's had an opportunity to review the allegations. It's a little troubling from the standpoint of we don't want something similar to happen. There were people in the neighborhood that were apparently quite scared by his activities, and I was trying to get to the bottom of whether there are substance abuse issues or mental health issues that need to be addressed immediately. And his wife says not before. So I'm at a loss as to what to recommend at this point. I'm not sure that I want there to be just an outright OR bond or release. I would want maybe for him to be assessed in some way to determine if some treatment is necessary, whether that's mental health or substance abuse or both.
Well, we can get that assessment done right now, Your Honor, we call the case.
I'd be fine with that. Is there somebody who'd be willing to assess Mr. Withrow? Okay. All right, Mr. Withrow, you're going to have an agency individual going to call down, and your attorney will likely call down and speak with you. We're going to assess to see if there's any treatment needs, whether it be substance use or mental health, and then we're going to have you back out on a matter of bond a little bit later after that assessment to determine where we go from here. Okay?
Okay.
All right. You bet.
State of Ohio, recall of David Smith, case number CRA 25497.
All right, this is State of Ohio versus David P. Smith, CRA 25497. This is Mr. Roger Smith's case, and I'm assuming that Mr. Smith wants to speak with him.
Judge, we had a good conversation. He is willing to waive this hearing in exchange for an OR bond on the grand jury.
Okay, Mr. Hill?
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right, is that correct, Mr. Smith?
Yes, sir, that's correct.
All right, you have a right to have a hearing on this matter, a probable cause hearing to determine whether or not there is sufficient evidence for this to proceed with the grand jury. Now, by waiving that, you're giving up that right at this point, and you'd be waiving that, and the matter would just be bound over to the grand jury for further consideration at that point. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor, I do.
All right. Based upon the recommendation of the parties, I will, upon execution of the waiver, I'll amend the bond to a $5,000 OR bond upon execution of the waiver.
We'd also like to have some information about where he would be residing in the meantime.
Okay. Smith, I'll let you.
Judge, I did not ask him. When you get out of jail, because there are some Indiana, some Kentucky, so where will you reside once you get out of the jail?
I plan on staying in Portsmouth, Ohio.
Do you have an address there inside of Portsmouth, Ohio?
519 Court Street.
519?
Yes, sir.
Court
Street. Yes, sir.
519 Court Street. 45662?
Yes, sir.
Do you have a cell phone number that?
I do not.
Okay, would you?
I have a cell phone, but I don't know the number.
Just call my office and give that to my staff, and I'll have it in my file, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right, that'll be sent down once you've executed that. We'll put on an OR bond. Once we receive that back, we'll put on an OR bond and we'll be released today.
Thank you.
You'll need to stay in contact with your attorney though, because if not, if it gets indicted, you're not in contact with your attorney, they'll set it for an arraignment. If you don't show, there'll be a warrant, and then you'll be right back in jail, and you may not get an OR bond the second time.
Is there a jailer who can hear me? I need to give you my number, just make sure you have it. It's 304-697-2400.
It's almost like a commercial for you.
It is, I did that, because I remember, it's easy.
You need a jingle.
I think you're just the man to write it.
But if you've got that, just call me when you get out, we'll set up a time, we'll talk, okay?
Okay, we'll do.
All right, Danny, thank you.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
State of Ohio recalls Malaysia Lewis, case number CRA 25571, A, B, and C, and David Barrett is on deck.
Give us just a minute, Your Honor, we'll get ready to pull it back out.
Okay, let's go ahead and put down another one call here. So I'll call that.
State of Ohio versus Laura Smith here at the court, case number CRA 25-372, CRB 25-373. Mr. Steyer's case.
Your Honor, may we approach?
You may. It's the State of Ohio versus Laura Smith, CRA 25-372, CRB 25-373.
Here she is, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Hang tight. Sorry, this is CRA case, and what that's on. Okay, yeah, there it is. Move it down the line of my anyways, since she's staying. All right, at state's request, these cases are going to be
As in, just null it out like your own.
nulled outright.
State of Ohio versus Malaysia Lewis, case number CRA 25-571, A, B, and C. Mr. Stratton's case.
All right, this is State of Ohio versus Malaysia Lewis, CRS 25-571, A, B, and C. Ms. Lewis, can you hear me? Okay, we're waiting on your attorney to get the court ready. Mr. Stratton, this is Malaysia Lewis on the call.
Yes, Your Honor. I understand that the state has asked for a $50,000, or the court has established a $50,000 bond. May we approach?
You may. Flip it off. If there wasn't a request, it's roughly but certainly, I think that could be a mitigating circumstance for a long while. I don't have that information. Do so. I'm not seeing
Your Honor, we do ask that this bond be reduced down to $10,000. The court seems willing to do that. We would agree to a bond at that, but I believe the court believes that the bond is sufficient at the moment, so.
Mr. Hill, anything you want to argue?
Well, the $50,000 bond that we recommended and the court has ordered provisionally, we think is generous under the circumstances, so we would ask that it remain the same.
I'm going to leave the bond presently in place of $50,000 cash as surety. I don't feel like I have enough information one way or another to do anything different, and I think that the $50,000 request on 2F1 was very, very reasonable under the circumstances. Now, whether there are other facts out there that would present or that would persuade the court is yet to be seen, but we've got a hearing scheduled for September 19th, and I'm going to let some of that play out to get more facts and more information before I can make a different determination on the bond at this point. So I'm going to leave bond set at $50,000 cash assured.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
State of Ohio versus David C. Mary, Lawrence County Jail, on recall, case number CRB 25569.
Today.
All right, this is State of Ohio versus David C. Berry, CRB 25569. Mr. Berry, can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Okay. We recalled this matter because we were having Mr. Berry assessed. Mr. McKeon has, I think, now assessed him.
And we can take them inpatient.
Okay. Well, Mr. Berry, they're recommending an inpatient treatment program on your behalf. So I can't, or I'm not going to send you home first. Now, if the treatment provider wants to take you there and let you make arrangements, or they'll certainly, I'm sure, let you call and make arrangements for your animals. But I'm going to order that your bond be amended. Prior bond stay in effect, but it'll be it's going to be a $2,500 OR bond, release only to RRS for inpatient treatment. And they've indicated they can pick you up today. That'll be the order of court.
Thank you.
Mr. President, we'll come back to the trial. Thank you.
Well, I hope we do. I hope we do. This voice will beat me up.
I know that. I understand that. We're going to take it very seriously.
We're putting a new hard bond.
Judge,
He has to go to treatment.
maybe a couple of weeks to get a handle on how he's doing in treatment.
You here October 6th?
I'm here then.
We're going to take it.
All right.
Prosecute.
October 6th.
Guarantee that.
There'll be a pre-trial at 10 a.m.
Thanks, boss.
Thank you. You can testify. He'll be found guilty.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
That's what we're
I'm going to burn by myself.
State of Ohio recalls Jaden Moore, case number CRB 25569. 70. And Brian Withrow is on deck.
All right, this is State of Ohio versus Jade Moore, CRD 25-570. This is Mr. Morphe's case.
Judge, I've had an opportunity to speak with my client, and he does not have anywhere to go.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, I'm going to leave the bond at $2,500 for his own safety at this point, and because I don't want him to be homeless. Still going to be, TPO is still going to be issued, and I've set this for Monday, Mr. Wilford, at 10 a.m., and maybe something's changed by then, maybe something hasn't, so we'll at least take it back up at that time and reassess it.
I'm going to speak with the prosecutor about an option or two, Judge.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
When are we coming back, Your Honor?
Monday.
15.
State of Ohio recalls Brian Withrow to Lawrence County Jail, case number CRA 25-573, CRA 25-574.
Your Honor, I spoke, I believe the prosecutor is okay with an assessment being done. Wait. Prosecutor is okay with a full assessment being done, and then also recommend whatever that assessment shows, whether it's residential or whether it's outpatient, so.
Did you get a chance to assess Mr. Withrow? Okay, did you get an opportunity to assess Mr. Withrow?
Well, we did a pre-screen and he is accepted into our program. He would have to go to our office to do the actual assessment because it takes much longer.
Okay.
But they did a.
But we did approve him.
A
to
pre-assessment.
come. He meets criteria.
Okay. What agency are you in?
Focus Residential. Focus Residential. Yes.
Yes, they have residential and outpatient too, so.
Right, we won't know until we start full assessment, which direction.
I just asked
Right.
if they're not.
Yeah, yeah.
Has he been assessed?
There was a preliminary assessment done. They think he'd be accepted, they likely need some form of something, but they got to do a full assessment, which takes much longer to determine whether it's inpatient or outpatient.
Okay. So for right now, I just wanted to make sure, I spoke with his spouse about whether there were any guns in the house. She said they only had 2 guns and they've been taken by law enforcement. We just want to make sure that he's not going to have no problems before we can get this figured out. Because, you know, if you read the allegations, it's pretty serious. But we also think that part of this is related to maybe some issues that have arisen in his life that have caused him to take actions that he wouldn't ordinarily take.
I believe we can get that assessment done
Quickly.
quickly.
As soon as he's released.
And they will drug screen him too, so he'll.
All right, Mr. Withrow, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set bond at $2,500 OR, so you can sign your own bond in this. But as part of your bond, as a condition of bond, you're going to have to go to Focus Residential and get a full assessment done. And you have to abide by whatever treatment recommendations that they recommend. So if they say they think you need outpatient treatment, that's what you do. If they think you need inpatient treatment, that's what you're going to have to do. I'm also going to order as a condition of bond that there's not to be any firearms in the home. So if there's any firearms in the home that are left, I know you said there were 2 that were taken. If for some reason there is one or you find one, that needs to be removed from the premises, taken somewhere else where you wouldn't have access to it.
To my knowledge, those are only those 2.
Mr. Stratton, you would come back.
Your Honor, I think we should come back maybe next Friday, the 19th.
Your Honor, is he the self-report?
Yes. Set this for 9/19, 10 a.m. for
Prelim. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
He's gonna, you're gonna have to take it in focus, really to be assessed.
No, it's the 19th. Yes. Yes.
All right, Lee, that finishes on that.
Yeah, get her information.
All right, that'll finish us up to Lawrence County Jail.
State of Ohio versus Spencer Lloyd, case number CRE 25-493, PRD 25-1332, A and B. Spencer Lloyd.
All right, this is case number CRA 25-493 and PRD 25-1332, A and B. State of Ohio versus Spencer Lloyd. Mr. Lloyd was cited to be here at 10 a.m. this morning. He has failed to appear. There'll be a bench warrant to issue immediately.
Your Honor, I think what we would like to do is just nolly this felony charge to the grand jury.
Okay. That there's a misdemeanor, you're going to know the misdemeanor too, or it looks like it's, I don't know if it's out the same.
It's earlier, it's a different, so we'd have to leave it pending.
Well, then on felony then, at state's request, be nolly to the grand jury. And on the PRD 1332 A and B, there'll be a failure to appear and a bench warrant issue.
State of Ohio versus Alec K. Douglas, case number CRA 25-263, CRB 25-264.
This is State of Ohio versus Alec K. Douglas, CRA 25-263. Mr. Douglas is present, our attorney, Mr. Stratton.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Everything going well?
Going great. Good morning, how are you?
Good morning, how are you?
I'm doing great.
Good, very good.
I'll be in the middle.
And I'm really glad to hear that, Ms. Douglas, because I've known your family for a very, very long time.
Really?
All the way back to when you were a very, very little girl, and so I'm really glad to hear what you're doing now.
Well, thank you. You knew little me?
Little you, yep.
That's crazy.
So it appears it's a very good report.
It is.
Mr. Stratton.
So, Your Honor, we'll continue on. Maybe even,
Go a little further out. How about October 31st?
yeah, that'll work.
Just a little update. I had $880 I had to pay to get the registration block off for my vehicle to get my license back, and I got all that paid off, so now all I have to do is pay my reinstatement fees.
Very
So
nice.
that's not through here, but just a little update.
That's very good. I'm glad to hear that, Ms. Douglas.
October
You're doing
31st.
very well. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing well in your treatment. And we'll see you about October 31st.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
10 a.m.
Have a good day.
Thank you, you too.
Here, Sean.
State of Ohio versus Jeffrey Singer, case number TRC 25-2126, A, B, and C, and many others.
The wise decision. All right, this is State of Ohio versus Jeffrey Singer, PRC 21-22, A, B, and C, CRD 21-752, 2872, A, B, C, and D, PRC 29-38, A, B, and C, PRD 20-25-99, A, B, and C, PRD 18-37-59, PRD 18-24-21, PRD 14-30-31, PRD 19-28-17, PRD 13-30-46, PRC 13-12-30, CRA 13-364,
I know.
And finally, 99 TRC 2526 and 99 CRB 479 are still on there. Planner says it's sent in today.
What are we doing here? We dealing to it or what?
I'm sorry?
What are we doing to it?
I don't know. What, Judge, what do you have pending today that we need to dispose of? I know that many of the other cases involve money primarily.
I believe the only case that's left that is undisposed of is the TRC 25, 21, 26.
OBI.
The OBI, but there are a boatload of other cases where very little has been done on over the years.
All right.
There may be three that are in some. There's CRB 21752, which was just I don't have an entry on that one.
Okay.
And then there's two OBIs, the TRC 2938 and the TRC 25, 21, 26.
Okay. So there's several cases outstanding, Mr. Morrison.
Yes, sir.
Looks like 3 potential outstanding OBI cases.
He's on the docket for sentencing today.
He is, and that's probably for most of the other cases where he had so many outstanding cases that very little has been done on.
What can you
Yeah.
tell
And he's
me
on bond, so.
what you can do?
Well, I can just start paying the fines and everything, Your Honor.
Why hasn't he paid anything before now? I mean, you was able to see many other cases.
Yeah, I know. I just haven't been, I just haven't.
Well, there's cases going all the way back to 1999.
I know.
That you've not done anything on. And you know, it puts me in a very difficult position if you were to enter a plea to anything here today, because quite frankly, I don't believe that you're going to do anything.
Well, I'm going to.
So even if they gave you a deal, I'm not convinced. So now, I would give you some time to try to convince us that you're going to take it seriously, that you're going to start doing these things, whether it be you're showing up every day with Mr. Cooper and working it off on community service, whether you're making payments on your fines. But if you're going to make one small payment a month and not do any community service or anything,
Yeah, right.
I don't have much choice. I mean, you could be basically at the rate of about $50 a day, I can put you in jail and let you complete the cases.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
And I would presume that you wouldn't want to do that.
I don't want to, no.
All right, so I'll give you a little bit of time, but we're going to need to see some real progress. This isn't I did one day, so therefore I should be out of it. We're going to need to see some real serious progress.
You will.
All right.
Your Honor, I'd like to have some clarification. I think I heard you say that he had 3 OBIs pending?
That are pending currently.
I don't see any, I only see the one.
There's TRC 25, 21, 26, A, B, and C. TRC 29, 38, A, B, and C. What was the other?
There's CRB 21752 at drug.
Okay, sorry.
Two OBIs.
2 OBIs and a drug paraphernalia.
Okay. Well, I only have one OBI in front of me. And, well, the very fact that we have the one that still continues to be pending, well, it was just from August the 24th, I guess.
Yeah, that's a new one.
So we have, now, the ticket did not indicate, well, it's because it's not a conviction.
On conviction. So here's what I would prefer to do on this, Mr. Field. I want to give him an opportunity because he's got so many old cases. Before I could even sentence him on anything, I need to know whether he's going to actually take it seriously or not. But secondarily, I don't know that there's a whole lot I can do today because there's another OBI out there that you don't have a file for at this point. So I think you're going to probably need to go and look at that and figure out, what's there, what's not, and have discussions with Mr. Morford about what's, outstanding, what's not, and how we're going to approach this.
Judge, the video for that was just provided yesterday.
Okay. So let's come back on October 31st. That'll give you 6 weeks, Mr. Singer.
Okay.
And again, I'm gonna need to see some serious work on your part.
You will.
All right.
Your Honor, do you want the open cases on the pretrial docket or whether we want to docket?
Pre-trial. Yeah, whether you want to put it on the sentence or the pre-trial, we're just going to respond. Just want to keep them together.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want to go back?
No, I don't.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Austin Blair, case number TRC 192950. Austin Blair.
Right, this is State of Ohio versus Austin Blair, TRC 192950. Mr. Blair is now president of the courtroom, with attorney Mr. Moore. That looks like this is on an old case. You're down to $100 left for 2 days of community service. That's all that's left on this.
When can you take care of that?
I'm not sure what that's for. I've got everything paid for. I just got,
When did you make your last payment?
I got the receipts on my phone just for the DUI school that I have to pay for and go do.
Your Honor,
It might be a different Austin Blair.
be updated since it's on them. I'm not sure why it's not, but the computer does reflect his, he doesn't know a balance.
Okay. Yeah, it's not. That's of July 28th. So, okay. So it looks like you've paid everything off at this point, so I'm going to close this case.
All right.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, sir.
State of Ohio versus Michael Clay, case number CRB 201023, CRB 18796, CRB 18251.
State of Ohio versus Michael Clay, CRB 2023, CRB 18796, CRB 18251. Mr. Steyer's case. Says the same. Mr. Hill, have you had an opportunity to review the report?
No, I haven't, Your Honor.
Yeah, it's a bit of a mixed bag, but let's talk about that.
Tell you what,
If I may, Your Honor, it's a bit of a mixed bag, the report, I will admit that, but Mr. Clay just told me he feels that he's been improving since he's gotten started with mental health. So I feel like maybe getting the mental health treatment going, giving him a chance to adjust to that, and maybe come back and take another look and see if the report improves.
Mr. Hill.
We're not opposed to that, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. McKenna, what do you think?
I agree with you.
Okay. Wanted to make sure if there wasn't anything else you wanted to add.
No, and you can see when that happened, the behavior contract, he done all this on his levels and everything came down, he's been compliant and everything.
Okay.
So I would leave it at the court's discretion what sort of a time frame we're looking at here.
About October 24th.
Your Honor, I have a jury trial on October 24th.
Okay.
I'm available the 20th.
Do October 20th. right, Mr. Clay, I'm gonna caution you, you're gonna see a better report. Because had it not been for the mental health portion and everybody agreed on it, I was most likely going to vote for on. I'm not taking it serious. So I'm glad to hear that you're doing better on the mental health, treatment's helping.
Yes.
But we're going to need to see it reflected in the report. All right?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thanks.
State of Ohio versus Larry Duffield, case number CRA 2593, CRB 2594.
This is State of Ohio versus Larry Duffield, CRB 2594, CRB 2593. Mr. Steyer's case says sentencing. Well, this was about as good a report as you can get.
Yeah, this is excellent, Your Honor.
He recently obtained a job with the city of Huntington as well, so he's doing really well.
Very, very good. Looks like Mr. Hill that he graduates today, so congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
That's great. What we like to see. Well, his charge was theft, and that
Also
was,
felony as well.
He's pled to the theft, Your Honor. I think the felony has just been pending.
Okay.
okay, yeah. So if he's graduated, I don't know whether the agency has further plans for him, or?
He resides in our sober living, and like I said, he recently obtained a job with the city of Huntington. He's just started working there. So he's able to stay with us for, until he gets himself to, like, on his feet, some money saved and housing, and that's what we would recommend, but we don't have to hold him with the court.
And with that in mind, then, Your Honor, I think we may reach a point where we can wrap up the sentencing on this, move him on to the probation docket, and give him a chance to prove himself.
There you go.
We're okay with that.
All right. The felony, what do you want to do with the felony, Mr. Hill?
We'll go ahead and nolly that, Your Honor.
All right, CRA 2593 will be nolly at state's request.
I don't know if he's been sentenced on the theft charge. That might be.
No, we're set for sentencing.
All right, on the theft charge, it'll be 10 days in jail, all suspended. I will pay the court costs, it'll be a $50 fine. And because you've done so well in treatment, I'm not going to order any community service because you've done so well in treatment. And because you got a job with the city of Huntington, I want you to start fresh and be able to go forward with them.
Thank you.
It'll be 2 years, level 5 probation. And you'll have a review March 20th, 2026 at 9 a.m. If you have your fines and court costs paid at that time, the case will be closed and you won't have to appear.
I just got to pay my fine today.
Sure can. If you pay your fines and court costs off today, then at that point, you won't need to appear for your review hearing.
His court cost is what is it,
125.
Oh, I don't have enough.
You can put it on.
175 total. Once that's paid, you don't have to appear.
All right, thank you so much, Your Honor.
All right.
Good work, man.
Thank you.
Great job.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Scott Flagg, case number CRB 08856.
State of Ohio versus Scott Flagg, CRB 08586. Matter set as a sentencing. That's Mr. Clyde, you still owe $195.
I done paid it.
Paid it?
I paid it the week after I went to court.
Okay, may not be updated.
I got a receipt right here.
All right, this case will be completed. I thought we could see that.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, case is completed. You're free to go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Isaac Cart, case number TRD 23652.
Isaac Darton. All right, this is State of Ohio versus Isaac Darton, TRD 23652. Mr. Darton was slated to be here at 10 a.m. Okay. Oh, I see that now.
There is a zero balance being on, I'm not sure how to use the service.
Well, it says there's 30 hours left, but that's from on June 30th. Were you going to take this and check it?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we'll recall this.
I'm sorry. Oh, I thought you were.
State of Ohio versus Charles Johnson, case number TRC 04-1505.
All right, this is State of Ohio versus Charles Johnson, TRC 04-1505.
There's a zero balance on that as well, Your Honor.
Okay, well, it looks like your community service completed?
No, I've been working to get, because I've signed up for my OBI, it's paid for too.
Okay.
So I've been working extra overtime to get over the fines and everything paid for. And I go next Thursday, I start the class.
Okay, we've got a zero balance here on the case. Looks like all your fines are paid.
I didn't know if he needed the OBI. Yes, sir.
So all in,
Show where I'm
yeah, we
doing
need the
my class.
OBI. Well, it looks like,
Yes, Your Honor, he has registered for his class.
I've got one in the file where it shows that he did that. So, it looks like you still have some community service left to complete.
Yes.
I'll give you some time to do that. Let's come back October 31st. And that'll be for 7 months.
What time?
10 a.m.
10.
We're finished.
Well, we got one to be recalled, but I just gave you a chance to see. Court's going to be in recess.